There you go. Okay. The hour is rolled over, and that horribly outrageous hot take that I just gave will be left to the annals of mystery to the YouTube viewer. They won't know what I said. And now we can continue playing NieR Replicant as per Thursday. I think this is a yeah, and again, don't worry about the total time played and how that is likely several hours of me farming for words and getting stuff ready so that the actual part that gets seen by people is smooth as eggs. Don't worry about all that. This game's amazing. I love this game. This is my favorite one. So, when we last left off, some things happened to Emil. Like, oh boy, he's had a day. He's had a day, this guy. Kaine hasn't had much of a better day either. She got impaled on a lance, ladies, and we've decided that we're gonna do some stuff. You need to flesh out some enemy characters because your players ran headfirst towards a combat I told them would kill them if they weren't careful. Or you're doing a tabletop game. The Amazon effect. Ooh-hoo. Oh-ho. Hee-hwa. Pretty cool. Well, I'll check that out. I'll keep an eye out on my inbox. Make sure that I get a notification. Yeah, so we went to the Lost Shrine and had all that happen, and we found a piece. We found a piece of something. Oh, it's cyberpunk? I actually really like cyberpunk. It's a good genre. So we got one piece of a MacGuffin, the Stone Guardian. We still need the Law of Robotics, Sacrifice, the Memory Tree, and Loyal Cerberus. And our travails have taken us over to the Junk Heap, which I suspect is where we're going to get the Law of Robotics key item. But more importantly, I just realized I just realized you can put words on your defense and evade commands. I didn't even know that. My favorite game, over 10 years old, I didn't know. But that's something you can do. I had no idea. So this actually allows us to augment our defenses, so things don't hurt so much. I'm just, for the first time in my life, learning about this. How did... Okay, well, let's see what else we got here. Alright, so this is guard resistance, right? So we want... And that's physical strength. I don't really know what physical strength does or means. Like, what does it mean? So I think I'm just going to put up guard resistance up to 25%. This is bananas. This is absolutely bonans. That I just didn't even know that I could do this ever. No one told me. So for this one, we're gonna put physical strength. I don't really know what that does, but that's cool. And then we're gonna slap magic defense up by 20. Like, holy cow! Where have I been all my life? And now we can continue. You'd love to pluck my brain for character ideas if that wouldn't take too much from the game? No, not at all. I don't know how good I'll be, but I'll help. Hit me with stuff. What do you... I don't know. I'll try. I will give it a go.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Well, that's right.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
I like the genre, but I don't know all that much about it. I'm like very much a neophyte. Like my understanding of cyberpunk comes solely from having watched the 2 Blade Runner movies. Like Aeon Flux and Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm not at all an expert. Does Aeon Flux count? I don't even know. But yeah, we were here at the junkyard. The 2 brothers, they died. Well, one of them died. One of them is very heckin' dead. And he was crushed by some stuff. And the younger brother blames a robot for it. Maybe it was the robot, but from the scene that I watched, it doesn't seem like it was the robot's fault. It seems like it was his own fault. He tripped over a pipe. You know, it did like a whole Rube Goldberg machine thing and ended up with a bunch of scaffolding falling on him. I don't think it was the robot's fault, but who am I? I'm a humble man.
His joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Oh, this sword
Just
does
making
work.
his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
I'm gonna break all these things. I feel like maybe I did too much with the words because now nothing is really posing a threat at all anymore. I'm just kind of swinging on dudes and they're dying. So that's fine. It'll equalize. It'll find itself. You know, I'm sure the deeper we go, the more dangerous things are going to be. We got a bomb here. There you go. Didn't really work. I didn't really accomplish what I thought I was going to accomplish with that, but that's okay. It's fine. We've got bombs. What's important is we know how they work, and we're really good at using them. Experts, actually. Alright, what's the evade button? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got evades. I guess the main thing that differs in your world is that there's actually magic, but it's mostly tech-based, so kind of like Final Fantasy VI. My baddies are essentially mercenaries playing bodyguard for a corp, doing skeezy things. One of them is this chill, sleek guy in a suit. Oh, I like that. I like sleek guys in a suit. I'm a bit more cheeky than sleeky, but the difference that words make, you know? This is the thing, you know, tell your children. Words have power. I learned that from playing NieR Replicant. And you can too. Okay, we got a lot of bombs. But I don't think any of these bombs would actually last the trek down the hallway. They definitely wouldn't. Hey, Papa Beatloaf. Still need to decide what his skill set is. You're thinking magic heavy, maybe? The group already has stealthy lady and tanky battle android. Sleek dude in a suit? I feel like a sleek dude in a suit needs some kind of guns, you know? What do you think of that? I feel like I'm so out of my depth. Alright, I've already confounded myself. Okay, the door won't open. That makes things easier. How you doing, Papa Beatloaf? How are the new burbs? Are they good? Are they being good burbs? Have I been here? We may never know. No enemies are spawning. Oh wait, no, never mind, there are. Yep, I haven't been here. Mystery solved. Not a bad idea. You just coming up with stuff you think looks cool, gives me somewhere to go with it. Alright, well yeah, I'm good at that. I'm good at thinking things look cool. I'm sure with all the games I've played, I have all kinds of character archetypes just crammed together in this wrinkly blob of mine. Burbs are great. AC is broken. The worst. I mean, it's better than the alternative, but still, the worst. If I could give you some of these broken motors and antennas and batteries so that you could build a functioning air conditioner out of it, I would do it. You can give them mage guns, and magic in this world is generally elementally based, so ice? I mean, the dude sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Magic guns are dope. There's actually, and I apologize in advance. You give me any, like, just a shred of information, and I'm going to relay it to some video game I've played. That's just who I am. There's a character in Xenogears named Billy Lee Black, and he uses twin pistols, and they are powered by ether, which is basically that game's version of magic. So you have different elements that you can infuse the shots with. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I, in fact, almost always have him on my team. He's not a sleek dude in a suit, though. He's sort of like a preacher, almost. Which, like, preachers with dual-wielding pistols are a cool archetype, too. I like those. Wow, there's so many rare items in here. We got amber. We got some dented metal boards, not quite as rare. Literally lifted the other 3 party members from Black Lagoon, Anime, Honkai Impact, and a Gundam offshoot. Oh, okay, so I've seen that before, Honkai Impact. Is that, I mean, obviously it sounds very similar to Genshin Impact, so how, it's by the same company, right? Is it like, what is it, like a spin-off? What are we doing here? Because I saw a Genshin Impact comment on the Honkai Impact Facebook page and provide a link to the MiHoYo website. It's from the same company, totally different genre. They made Honkai first. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, that's cool. Where in the hell? Okay. Alright, no. Everything's still on track. Everything's fine. See, I said last time that every time I play, like, a new game, or swap to another game in my stream list, I forget how to play. I actually played for a few hours today, just, like, trying to farm some words and stuff, so I know what all the buttons are. So that's already good, you know? It's just kind of a shame that I'm killing everything in one hit. Which I still maintain is it's a result of the word farming. I haven't really gained a lot of levels. So, also the fact that this sword I'm using is disgusting. Like, it is really, really strong. Like, the strongest weapon I have does 312 damage. But these are all, like, great swords. And then you go up to, like, one-handed swords, and it's like, the DLC ones do 150. You go to spears, and, like, the highest one I have does 234 damage. So this great sword is spanking. Honker's Impact. Are there very big booba in that game? You're talking maximum booba? We've reached maximum booba levels. The ship's hull can't sustain another hit. Kinda booba. Alright, so wait, I think that's where I'm supposed to be. So, were there bombs? Oh, I can't get in here anyway. There's probably bombs in this room. Maximum booba for show. 98% female characters. Okay. It's interesting. You have a friend who nerds out so hard about that game, you'd like it if it wasn't a gacha game? It's another gacha game, huh? What's the genre in Honkers? I've just committed a hate crime. Never mind, don't worry about me. We're fine. What genre is Honkai Impact? Honkai is actually somewhere between cyberpunk and sci-fi? Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. For a second, I'm like, is that eye on the wall shooting magic something I'm going to have to deal with? But it's my boy Emil. It's your boy. Okay, but like, what game genre is it? You know? Or is it still like the same kind of gameplay? Oh, hello. We got... Oh, is that the big Roby boy? It is. That's the big robot fam. He's going to die really quick. Yeah, he's dead already. That's a shame. We got some memory alloy. I believe that's what we needed to upgrade that sword, the Iron Will. One of the brothers gave that to us. Same general gameplay, but a lot faster paced. Okay. Alright, that's fair. I can fire things too. I've got a book. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like yesterday, the last stream I did, Final Fantasy VII Remake, I feel like the commentary, the gameplay, everything on that stream was fantastic. It was a really good stream. Why don't I have bombs? Oh, there we go. It was a really good stream. And I feel like today's commentary is just not going to be as good. That's where I'm at. The aesthetic is better. And the main story isn't an open world, more level based. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to play it either way. I have this friend. You may know him as Jiffrey. He occasionally recommends things to me with a fervor and excitement of a 10-year-old boy on Christmas Day. And I have usually the energy of a 70-year-old on his birthday. Basically, just, I'm tired, go away, I don't care. Death's icy grip, please just take me. you know, like that. And, so he'll come up on me like, oh, dude, man, this game looks so amazing. You gotta, ooh. And sometimes I'll be like, all right, well, we have pretty different taste in games, but you'll occasionally humor me with the games that I think are amazing. And, so I give the games a try with middling results. Sometimes they're great, like Resident Evil 2 Remake. Sometimes they're not so great, like Biomutant. And sometimes they're fucking gacha games, like Genshin Impact. And I don't think I'll be making that mistake again. Back to Suit Guy. What should his big, scary super move do? You said it's cyberpunk, right? Do you have any, like, prosthetics or anything of the sort? Do you have, like, prosthetic arms? I don't know. Absolutely. Because I was thinking, like, maybe there's, like, a port for his gun on his... Like, his arm opens up into, like, a thing, and then it fires, like, a huge honkin' blast. Or Trigun. That was a good show. I haven't seen all of it, though, which is a crime. I'm a crime on Earth. I actually saw Cowboy Bebop for the first time last year. So, to the gulags with me. Straight damage, killy, scary, shoot. Yeah. I couldn't have put it better myself. I was just, like, reflecting, because, like, the other day, like, people will call me a weeaboo. They'll say, like, I'm very weeby. And then someone will be like, hey, are you going to get the new Demon Slayer game? And I'm like, I don't even know what Demon Slayer is. It's like, oh, it's like the most popular anime ever right now. I'm like, oh, okay. I haven't seen it. It's like, oh, well, it's like the biggest thing since Magical School Academia or whatever that... Like, I probably didn't even say the name of the... Like, I haven't seen that either. Like, the most recent anime that I've watched was like the first season of Attack on Titan in like 2016. Like, aside from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I don't consider new, I don't really watch anime. So it's just strange to call me a weeb. I'm an ex-weeb. First class. Yeah, people have no fucking idea what weeaboo actually is. Liking anime... Oh, yeah, and also that, right? Also that. People will say, like, if you just like anime at all, then you're a weeaboo, when the reality is it's like if you're like a Japanophile, right? If you're one of these people that like tries to adopt Japanese culture or Japanese words into your regular everyday speech without having any actual understanding of the language or culture that you're aping from, that's supposed to be what a weeaboo is. Like, it's essentially like if you're participating in like severe cultural appropriation rather than cultural appreciation, that makes you a weeaboo. But it's basically just shorthand for people who watch anime at this point. Where the hell am I? Is that the... Okay, this door won't open, right? Do I have that right? Silent Hill as fuck. Alright, it won't open. You used to wish you were Asian? That's a weeb? Yeah, that's pretty weeby. Because aside from, like, not really having body odor much, there's no, like, dimorphic difference between East Asians and anyone else. So it's like a weird thing to wish. Is the negative connotation built into the term? I suppose, right? Like if you're just calling someone who likes anime a weeb, like if you call them a weeb, oh, there's another robot. I don't feel so bad about killing the first one. And it's kind of like, you like anime, therefore you probably also are a Japanophile. Like, I don't need to investigate whether or not you are... Exhibit A is you share one of the... Really, guy? You just... This is you? If I had my ball fister from Ratchet and Clank, you'd be completely... Well, I mean, you're already toast. I already toasted him. Weeb has replaced otaku in the severity, though. Well, I mean, otaku is basically the same thing in actual Japanese culture. If someone calls you an otaku, that's not a compliment. It's not a badge of honor. Although otakus have kind of taken the word and made it their own, in the same way that fujoshis have done that. Fujoshi is a term that basically means rotten girl, and it's used to describe basically female bodied people who stay inside all day and watch anime and are heavily invested in yaoi and boy love kind of stuff. You know, and fujoshi in Japanese also means like elegant woman or like sophisticated woman. So like the rotten girl version of it is sort of like a pun based off of that, and it's used disparagingly, but they've sort of taken it back, and it's much the same deal with otaku. Like here in the West, otaku is not like, it's not a pejorative. I don't think it ever really was. But culturally speaking, from what I understand, I could be wrong because again, I'm not Japanese. I don't live in Japan. But from what I've come to understand, otaku is not a nice thing to be called in Japan. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was a dead end. The only ones that knew the word otaku in the West were otaku. True. True enough. That's probably kind of still the same. Probably still that way. It's tied to playing a ton of dating sims. Yeah. Like, was it Tokumeki Memorial? Is that the name of the game? I don't have the patience for it, but I kind of want to play it. If only because Tim Rogers loves it so much. I want Tokimeki. It was not Toku. Tokimeki Memorial. Doki Doki Literature Club, I feel, is kind of like, whether it intends to be or not, inspired by Tokimeki Memorial. Yeah, I didn't mean Doki Doki Literature Club when I was talking about Tokimeki Memorial. It is a series of games published by Konami. In fact, the guy who, I think it was, what is it, Igarashi, the guy who's like known for Castlevania games, was actually working on Tokimeki Memorial. Hello. Was actually working on Tokimeki Memorial, and his soon-to-be wife was working on Castlevania, and through her he got to swap teams or like move over and work on the Castlevania game he wanted to be working on, rather than the insanely detailed dating game that he was working on. Welcome to video games. I am Pale Voyager. Alright. And this is 3 hours of NieR Replicant. But it's actually only 40 minutes of NieR Replicant because the other 2 hours and 20 minutes are about my childhood. How it somehow connects to this game in a way that only I really understand. Tim Rogers saying hello should be my sub noise. I mean, do I have to ask him permission for that? I probably do, right? That is his. I think I probably, even if I don't have to, I think I probably would just in case. I don't know. Like, I'd feel weird if someone had my, like, that's it, stream's over, everybody out thing as one of their noises without consulting me, you know? Okay, I'm probably supposed to take these bombs from somewhere. I don't... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, probably it's a good idea for me to identify where the Oh, this place is making it really difficult to know where I've been and where I'm going. I'm telling you. But I'm getting a lot of materials, so that's, you know, that's something. Oh, we're getting bombs from here now. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I, of course, am still going to identify... Yeah, there it is. Okay. I want to make sure I know where the bomb is going before I pick it up and blow myself up on it, you know? Just a courtesy. Hey! Perfect throw. A perfecter throw there has never been. They should invent some kind of singing in Norway about my throwing. Like Norwegian throw singing. Right? That sounds like it would probably catch on. I smell a hit, baby. Alright, so I don't even know where I've been or what I'm doing. But it's fine. This works. We got another robot here. I suspect we got another robot here. We got another robot here. Silly robot. Tricks are for kids. I think Suit Guy is officially going to be long distance magic sniper. Ooh, I like that. Alright, check it out. We're going to hit him with the full suite. You ready for this? This is it. We're charging up our lances. Here we go. Done. Oh, we got to fight another one. Oh, now there's robots coming into the walls. It's spicier than I was expecting. So I've been playing some Scarlet Nexus in my private time, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like the story is going to go somewhere pretty crazy. Like a big twisty twist is coming. And I've seen people describe the game as anime the game. And I think because I'm so like separated from anime at this point that maybe I just don't see it. But I mean, yeah, it has an anime art style. Is that all it takes? I think there's also like an anime running alongside it. In fact, yeah, there is. There's an anime, I think by the same name, or maybe it's like Scarlet Guardians or something, running alongside it. One thing that's really cool about that is in the show, there's like a reporter character that appears, and she has like, I guess like phrases, like coded sentences, or like specific things that she says during the broadcast that you're supposed to pick up on. And there's an NPC in the game that you can say her phrase to for in-game rewards, which is pretty neat. Is it very tropey? Okay, that door won't even open. I don't know. I don't like... Here's the thing. Like, I understand that tropes exist. I understand when they're, like, super blatant, I'll notice them. But I don't really play things or watch things looking out for tropes. I just, like, let myself get sucked in, for the most part. The only anime Pale has seen is Monster, and that's the peak. No. No! The best anime I've ever seen, rather, the best anime that ever has been seen is Monster. But, you know. I feel like I'm just backtracking here. Is this the... It is. Okay, I don't need to be here, I don't think. I think I can probably try and go somewhere else. People obsess over originality too much. Using tropes can often raise up a work rather than diminish it, but people are dum-dums. Yeah, I agree. And, you know, there's good ways and bad ways to do it. You know, like I said, when it's painfully obvious that a trope is, like, you know, like if a character is very one-dimensional, then the trope can be quite glaring. If the character and their trope only exists to set up a very predictable plot outcome, that's not so great. You know, but the tropes themselves aren't really a problem. You know, it's kind of like the adage about, like, you know, a painter isn't good because they have the most expensive paint or whatever. I butchered that to hell. But it's along those lines. It's along those lines. Yeah. You can have amazing tools and still be like a bad writer. You can have amazing tropes and still be a bad story. Or you can have like really campy, crappy tropes and have an amazing story. Like NieR. I feel like NieR is actually kind of a good example of that. NieR has some pretty silly tropes going on. Pretty silly ones. And, or you could be David Cage, yeah. This convo makes me miss writing. I haven't been able to get past world building in years. It's a tough one. World building is tough. I tried my hand at writing one entire time, and it was for it was basically like a script / screenplay for a Flash cartoon that still exists on Newgrounds. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's there, with my voice acting and my friend's animation, and it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing. Well, not really post-apocalyptic. It's just dystopian, right? So it's like, you know, sometime in the middle future, you know, bioweapons that are basically like mutated animals and people have been created in all these factories by this like one dude, and there's like humanity's basically like living in these tiny little underground shelters hiding from the mutants, and there's like this band of mercenaries that like are being led basically by this like billionaire who has all these gadgets and stuff to try and put a stop to the mutants and the guy creating them. Great way to help is to build a world and then DM a D&D game in that world. Ooh. I mean, I can world build like an insane woman, but writing the dialogue and individual scenes is beyond me. Oh, I see. I'm actually a lot better with character dialogue. At least I think I am. None of my work has ever been peer reviewed. But you know, the main character is very much like my idealized cool guy version of me, and you know, plot twist, he's not actually the main character. He's more like the mentor guy to the young teen who becomes the main character, and the young teen essentially gets like mutated against his will, and he gets like all these powers and stuff, but he doesn't lose his mind, and so he becomes like a weapon that helps the mercenaries out in ways that they weren't able to do before. I'm sure you've seen like 50 animes with this exact story structure. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like Neon Genesis, Evangelion, Naruto, like it's just like every fucking... And I hadn't even seen NGE at the time, by the way. So it's just, you know, these sorts of stories are out there. If I'm interested in playing the sounding board, I've been looking for a writing partner for years. I don't know if I want that kind of responsibility, but I can give some things a shot. I'm the cool guy version of me. Oh, thanks, man. You're a kind boy. You're a sweet, sweet lad. Did I even check everything out down here? I don't know. We've been down here long enough. It's probably fine to leave. I wasn't expecting what feels like a whole half hour. Yep. A whole half hour of the stream just being down here. So that's on me. Oh, we got a save box here. And a mysterious hole in the ground. Do I jump in it? I do. I jump in it. Isn't this where I fought the boss? I don't know what's happening anymore. Partnerships are whatever the people involved make them, and as short or long as wanted. Commitment is not a requirement. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I'll give it a go. If I can salvage... Like, I tried this in the past... I have no idea where the hell I am. Yeah, get me to the surface. I've tried in the past to dig up the script that I had written for the thing that I made. I know I wrote more than the file I found has on it, and maybe it's just lost to time. I have no idea where it all went. But, you know, it's whatever. Okay, let's see if all the memory alloy we got is good enough for this guy living in this house all by his lonesome. This is why I say I'm fine just listening to you. You've been doing God knows what for 30 minutes, but we've been shooting this shit, and you're having a good time. Well, I'm glad to hear it, man. And yeah, okay, yeah, good point. Point made, understood. I got you. Sometimes I'm a big whiner. Big worrywart.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found.
Tell me about it.
I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it.
Perfect. I'm so uncomfortable around him.
Well, actually...
Uh-huh.
This is gonna take a little more time than I thought.
Yeah.
No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
Alright, thanks, Nikki. I appreciate it. It's funny, after you left the Final Fantasy VII stream, I was like, alright, Nikki's not here, I can poop on myself all I want. I didn't though. Yeah.
That would be great.
But it had to be said.
No sense in you waiting around.
That would be...
By the way...
Okay, well, I would like to upgrade my weapon. The one that I have in my hands right now. Where is it? I can't see things. The Beast Lord, that's the one. Can I upgrade it again? You're goddamn right. Let's go ahead and make it even stronger. Can we do it again? It looks like we can do it again. What is this, level 4? Am I seeing this right? Beast Lord level 4? Wow! We fully upgraded our first weapon. I think. Right? Is that how that works? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. So this weapon's going to do even more damage. Now, there's something that I...
We have some free time on our hands.
Well, let's head for the... let's go speak to Popola, I guess. Or, wait, should we head for the Forest of Myth? It's a question for the ages, isn't it? We'll go talk to Popola.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So when I fully upgrade a weapon, I'm going to read its story, because these weapons have stories. And the stories unveil themselves chapter by chapter as you upgrade them. Are you seeing this attack power? What the okay, well, alright. Well, I'm gonna one-shot everything for the rest of the game now, I guess. What did I just do? That's obscene. Alright. Long, long ago... Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Hang on a second. I gotta move myself. This is... this is unacceptable. I can't have it like this. Alright. There we go. Oh, we're gonna do a lot of reading, by the way. Alright, this is the story for the Beast Lord. Long, long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there were 3 brothers. The eldest brother was a king who ruled over the nation entire. He was a most terrifying king, feared by all. Each day, the king would select one of his subjects to execute as a sacrifice. This day, he chopped off a mother's head and forced her family to watch. The head spun 3 times as it flew through the air before landing next to the head of her son, who the king had previously killed. Oh, the horror of it all. But the king merely watched the sight unfold before him and laughed in a most unsettling voice. One day, the king contracted an illness most dire, one which caused his body to rot while he was still alive. But though diseased, the king would still drag his decaying flesh to the executions all the same. His retainers dared not defy their king, so they continued to kill day after day after day after day. In the end, the king rotted and died. His was a disgusting, foul, rotten death. But his retainers continued carrying out executions before the king's rotted corpse every day. Every day, killing. Every day the rotted king and the rotted retainers and the rotted citizens and the rotted you. Ooh, spooky. I don't understand the ending. Whoever wrote that had no control over where that story was going. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate, Papa Beatloaf, and thank you for redeeming control. So that's the story of the Beast Lord. This hunk of shit hanging off my back. That's what this one's about. And I guess we're just going to return to the village to see if Popola has discovered what loyal Cerberus and sacrifice mean. Because we seemed, all of us, Popola, myself, you, the weird naked guy sitting in the corner of this room that never speaks, so you're only finding out about him now. We all knew that the Forest of Myth was probably the place with the memory tree stone, and that loyal Cerberus is probably, or sorry, the Stone Guardian was the Lost Shrine. Loyal Cerberus, I think, is probably Facade. The Law of Robotics is the junk heap, which I think we'll probably get once his face is done with our weapon that I'm sure we're going to use now that we have this honkin' chonka-lonka ding-dong thing. Look at this. I almost just hit a meal. Like, my partners aren't even doing any damage. Dead. Dead, I tell you. Loyal Cerberus are the friends we made along the way? Maybe. That probably means that I'll just get the stone, like, without even doing anything. Perfect dismount. Excuse me. Alright, we're actually going to accept one side quest. We're not necessarily going to do it, but we're going to accept it. And it's totally because I need to go places for farming off stream, and I can't as long as this guy has a text bubble over his head, because I vowed in blood and sweat and earwax and all that other gross stuff that people... Why do people swear? Well, anyway, I did that I would show every side quest in this game. The picking up of and the handing in of. And as such, I gotta go talk to this guy right now. We're weird.
The ferryman has abandoned his post.
Oh shit.
Guess that means we're walking.
Never mind, I guess I can't talk to him. I guess I have to talk to him later. Well, that complicates things a little bit. God damn it. That's fine. Whatever. I'm good. I don't even care. You know, I'll just I'll do stuff later. Like I said, nothing's missable anymore. So it was just a matter of convenience. We'll go talk to Popola, see what's new. And then the reading will begin. I don't know if you were here for the last one, Nikki, but anytime we go to the Forest of Myth, there's reading to be done. Reading betwixt the lines.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right?
I do. I was just looking for him.
Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
All right, well, I guess we're going to Seafront. This feels a little cruel. I'm going to be real right now. I'm going to take the mask off for a second. We unlocked fast travel, okay? We did that. We earned that. And Weiss even commented on the fact that, hey, Peter, we unlocked fast travel. We don't have to walk around anymore.
Familiar?
Yeah.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats.
I forgot to move the
Let us
camera
do our
back.
utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
God damn it. Why do I keep doing that? Hang on. I will get this stream on the right track eventually. There we go. Okay. Telling you. Some people named Voyager. But yeah, we got all that stuff done. We got the fast travel. Weiss even comments on us having it and no longer needing to walk places anymore like a bunch of jamokes. And here we are, a bunch of jamokes, running back to Seafront Town, rolling around at the speed of sound again. Unacceptable. It is just rude. It's like a hair on my forehead. It's looking pretty calm out here. Never mind, I take it back. On-track streams are overrated. Just honestly, upgrading the sword. I said earlier, like, oh, it'll even out. Like, sure, I'm doing big damage to enemies, but eventually they'll catch up to me. Nope, not anymore. It's over now. This is it. That guy took 2 hits. Oh, yeah, I'm not one-shotting things, but I'm definitely, like... The difference between how much damage I was doing before this stream started and how much damage I'm doing now is pretty flippin' stark. It's big. It's a big difference. The weapon damage went from, like, 380 to 700 and something. Unheard of. Unheard of. Alright, where is this doofus? Where is he? Probably, wait, is that him just standing in the middle of town?
A huge ship ran aground at the city's inlet. Must have been some storm to wreck a ship of that size.
Never mind, he has a red
No one
sash.
was on board, though. Probably all got swept out to sea.
It's this guy. Wait, that's not a guy.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Did he eat your apple again? Has he been eating your food?
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
How do you recognize him?
Seeing as we've come all this way, I
Probably the
suppose
book.
we had best ask, what is the matter?
Yeah, it's definitely the book.
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes, yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
Same, Weiss. Same mood. Same energy.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's even worse than eating an orange.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
What does he look like?
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, well, I have no idea.
Here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Maybe we'll get hit on again. You know? That's pretty exciting. It's now legal to do it, I think, so,
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
yes.
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction.
Cool.
Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
God.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome.
There it is.
Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
Chad.
I think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Oh, he just called himself a tome. Honestly, I think it was a great use of humor writing to have her hit on him again. That's fantastic. I love it. This man says I'm good.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
A lot's changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Why am I a big buff dude instead of a little boy? Because 5 years elapsed in the story. What am I doing? I don't like the way these guys just keep like nosediving at me. But yeah, oh Jesus fucking Christ! Something horrible happened in the village. Kaine got trapped in stone to keep a giant monster from escaping, and 5 years passed. NieR trained up his body. 9S has grown up. Shut up. NieR's trained up his body, to be able to save Kaine, which we've done. She's out here with us. Where is she? Kaine? Hello? There she is. Yeah, she's fine. And the little blind boy, Emil, he's that skeleton thing following us around. Wow, I'm getting absolutely clobbered over here. Being handled. There we go. Enough of that. Yeah, and also the Shadow Lord. You know the Shadow Lord? The Shadow Lord kidnapped NieR's little sister, and so he's also been training to stop the Shadow Lord from being a Shadow Lord. A lot. We're gonna get Yona back. But in order to do that, in order to find the entrance to the Shadow Lord's castle, we gotta find these 5 stone key fragments. You know? And once we get all 5 of them, we can make a wish on the dragon and what was it? Bulma's underwear? Was that the wish? I don't know. The point is we can't let Queen Beryl figure out
First
where the
the
other crystals
Shades
are.
started wearing light-resistant body armor, and now the postmen are falling behind. I tell you, this is a tough old world. It's a shame we can't maintain contact with Seafront. They were our main trading partner. And now it seems like we're always running out of food.
Yona? Yorha? Well, okay, it's Yonah, but it does look similar. There could be something there. Is it actually because I don't want to start a side quest.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries
thank
a red
goodness.
bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
Why did I do this?
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
For real! Yoko Taro is such a fucking ass. I am livid right now. He knows what he's doing. If there's dialogue making fun of it, he knows what he's
I
doing.
cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right.
He has
do
to be
this kind of
stopped.
thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
Yoko Taro needs to be stopped. He does. He needs
Say
to be
there, lad, have you
locked
ever
up.
penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Wait a minute.
What's to figure out?
Wait a
One
minute.
simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Wait a minute.
Whatever you say, Weiss.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Guys, do you remember, so many loading screens about Yona talking about all the letters that NieR writes to her? And he just said he's not really one for writing letters. What? Oh no, is it Emil's butler? Is Emil's butler sending Yona letters addressed from NieR? Who's sending NieR's little sister these letters? Obviously no one anymore, she's been kidnapped, but I'm just saying. How? What? Someone's not telling the truth. Somebody has a big stinky smirk on their face when no one's looking, and I this might be the largest plot hole in video game and anime history. People keep talking about a huge ship. What huge ship? Is there a huge ship? Do I know a huge ship? Does anyone talked about? I mean, there's that one. It's not that enormous. I don't know. Alright, may as well heal up. All right, Postal Service. Have you seen a guy with a red bag?
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place.
These villages are out of their minds.
Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
You don't think he ran away with a mistress, do you?
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it?
It is. Tell me.
Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
I mean, that is interesting if there's a huge ship. Because that means that, like, there's life
A shipwreck, is it?
elsewhere.
I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
Like, let's take inventory for a second here, right? So, the places where humans live in this world are NieR's village, Seafront, the Eyrie, 2 idiots at the junk heap, a couple idiots in the Forest of Myth, and some weirdos with interesting traditions in Facade. That's all the humans, I think. I think that's everybody. There is. So, if a ship would shipwreck anywhere, it would be Seafront. I mean, it is the only port town. And if people don't recognize the ship, if it's noteworthy enough, like, holy crap, what is this huge ship about? It's not one of ours. Then there are people elsewhere. And that, to me,
Emil.
is interesting. Also, why are my homies over there?
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Like a clown? Do I make you laugh?
Maybe. Not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
I gotta call her a hussy.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Alright, let's... Oh, that is a big hole. Okay, now I know. Yes. Big ship. That's a big piece of ship right there. I wasn't expecting it to be so honkin' chonkin'.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get
You don't like how
inside
catty
that
Weiss
thing.
is? Yeah.
This ship is in a state of wanton
He's just always
decay.
catty.
Surely we can find a hole or some such
Book
if
of
we
the
put our
Ocean.
minds to it.
Fun fact, Weiss, at least the way it's spelled in this game, is German for white. And the other book, Grimoire Noir, of course, is noir is French for black. And I believe Rubrum is, I don't know, it's either Spanish or Latin or something in that scenario, for red.
These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
Same.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
He deserves to have glitter dumped in his open pages. Yeah, I agree. I think the main reason why he calls her that, aside from the way she's dressed, is because she has an insanely foul mouth, and they didn't exactly get off on the right foot. So, I think that's all he's got on her. But yeah, let's go inside the shipwreck. Why not? That seems safe. It seems like a good idea. Seems like a brilliant thing to be doing. I actually don't remember this. I don't remember this part of the game.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
It is also because of how she's dressed, yeah.
Whatever.
Like, I'm not excusing his behavior. I agree that it's not cool, right? I'm just saying This is gonna come off really bad. No, it's not. Okay. If Kaine were a bit more personable and a bit more friendly, I don't think Weiss would call her that. I think because she comes off the way she does, he is antagonistic towards her, and the way she dresses is the primary way he decides to attack her. I don't actually think he'd care how she's dressed if she weren't the way she was towards him. You want a video game to give me the ability to smack in-game characters with life lessons to force character growth? Sexisms, yeah. I mean, like, there are some characters that start out that way and grow into better people, you know? Two immediate examples that come to mind are Haseo from the .hack GU Animu and Games, and also Luke von Fabra from Tales of the Abyss. He starts off as such a piece of crap, and then throughout the story he becomes a really cool dude over time. Like, he grows. You love to see it.
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
And all Persona villains, yeah. Well, that's always been a trope with Japanese antagonists that's bothered me. And obviously, it's not all Japanese antagonists or JRPG antagonists. Why is Emil Skelly Boy? So, yeah, you missed that also. He doesn't... Okay, this is... Hold on, just give me a second. All right, so Emil is a young man who cannot see. He's blind. But when he does look his eyeballs at things, they turn to stone. And so, you know, a big monster attacked the village. Kaine stopped it, locked it in the library, and Emil turned her to stone at her request so that the monster couldn't get out. 5 years later, Emil thinks that he's found a way in his library to reverse the effect and get her back. So in order to get her back, he discovers that there's like a secret laboratory underneath his manor. And in that secret laboratory, it is revealed that Emil was one of 7 candidates that were human experimented upon in order to test the limits of magic. And basically they were creating weapons down there. It just turned him into Yoko Taro, yeah. They were creating weapons down there. And so the only successful test subjects were Emil and a girl named Halawa, which was his sister. And so he goes down there. We read the records of how all the scientists got killed and stuff. And Emil slowly comes to terms with the fact that he was created to be a weapon, which is why he doesn't age, which is why he's got the petrify power. And in the basement, he finds the remains of his sister, who turned into a giant monster with a weird moon head, and she's basically nailed crucifix style to the wall. Upon Emil running into her, finding her, she wakes up, and it turns into a boss fight. Then she eats him, and they fuse. He manages to keep his personality, and is trapped basically with essentially her body, but in a smaller version of it. So now he's a moon-faced boy with a skeleton body and infinite magic. And he cried. He cried a lot because of the way he looks now. But he can see. He no longer turns things to stone. And he's just happy to have some friends that accept him. I don't remember what the other thing I was talking about was, so I guess we'll just leave it there.
Sure. Let's do that.
Oh, right. Japanese RPG villains. Right, okay. So I've already complained. Hey there, the lead sword. Welcome to the stream, man. I've already complained that every JRPG villain ever has the same plan. Humanity is flawed. I don't like the way humans are. So I'm either going to A, rob them of their free will in order to force world peace, or B, kill everyone and start the world over again in my image because it'll be a better world. That's every JRPG villain ever. Literally every one of them. Sephiroth, everyone. Come up with one, that's their plan. It's all they do. But Japanese RPG villains, JRPG villains, will often go through arcs as well, where they come off looking like evil and whatever. Like their ideals, their ideologies are so like diametrically opposed to the heroes that like they just won't see reason. And through the character like badgering them and possibly beating them up a little bit over and over and over again, eventually, like during the same day, eventually the villain will be like, maybe I can start over. Maybe I can be a better guy. You and I aren't so different. Yeah. It goes from, we aren't so different, you and I, to, wow, I am kind of like other people. I could be a good guy. You know, so that trope happens quite frequently. Not as often as the JRPG villain manifesto that I've brought up. That's why you see many races always hating humans, because of their existing flaws. What do you mean, like high fantasy races, or like the races that we have? Oh, right. Okay, so you're talking about like elves, the way like elves look down on humans and stuff?
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that like in high fantasy, we still haven't lost the fact that we're like bloodthirsty idiots that like parasitize every environment we're in and like just slowly but surely destroy ourselves, and there's only like 1 or 2 people in our entire race that aren't like that and have to prove to some higher being that like we can make it after all. Yeah.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
No, I mean, it is true. I just think it's funny that, like, humans aren't any... Like, we're the same. We're the same no matter where we put us. Put us in space, put us in the high fantasy setting, put us in cyberpunk, put us underground. We're the same. We're always like this. Alright, so Kaine and Emil are going to leave. I guess probably because Weiss is a big meanie head.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Yeah.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
So I guess it's just me and Weiss looking for stuff.
Look there, on the floor. I believe we have found ourselves a lantern.
The power of friendship.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
I wish someone would have the courage to take down those damn humans down a peg. I think there have been a few of those. I mean, isn't that like what Attack on Titan is about? I don't know. I've only seen 1 season, as I've established. Oh, shit. Okay. Someone just walked in that door to the left, which means...
Did you see that girl just now?
I'm gonna go to the right.
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us?
Titans are Jews? Are they? What are you doing? What does that mean? Actually, Voyager, have you heard of the YouTube channel Overly Sarcastic Productions? I have not.
Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us.
Okay, but before we do that, it's locked.
We require a key in order to proceed.
Shit.
Let us fumble about and see if we cannot find one.
I see something sparkly on the other side, so I'm... Alright, well, we'll come back. We'll come back to it. Ah.
There's no one here.
Can you either link me or message me on Discord, and I'll check it out after the stream. Because, yeah, I'm down. I like scholarly nerds.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Weiss is afraid of ghosts. Oh yeah, I'm down for that kind of content. Absolutely. Yeah, we got a hold key. It's a key that you hold.
Anyway.
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It's the hold key to the hold that you hold. Holding it is key.
It's really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found,
This is turning into a point-and-click adventure. There we go. We got it. Bloodborne.
What's this?
Link sent. All right, thank you.
An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
Aha! This is where he's been eating those apples.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag.
Pause.
Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
I'll be honest, this is not what I thought I'd be doing today. I forgot this whole part existed. It might be new content for all I know. Uh-oh.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
All right, well, let's get up here. See what the heck is going on. Like this, I don't remember this at all.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Flour for apples?
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
Well, then I won't have eyes in my head. What a silly command. How am I supposed to pick up my eyes
The
when they're
missing
covered in
child
flour?
left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Okay, cool. Footprints. Can I go in this door? Yeah, I can. Sucks to suck.
Man,
What's
this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander.
You know, it makes sense that a talking book would have a large vocabulary. That's fair.
Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size.
Cool.
Until the day the records suddenly cease.
Spooky.
What the hell happened on this ship?
Question.
We've no time to stand about deciphering a logbook. Let us move on.
Well, I want to know. I want to know where they've been, because it's important. It makes, like, I need it. I need it. Really badly. You know, most humans inhale oxygen and outhale carbon dioxide.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
I inhale books and outhale. Outhale is a word now. It's carbon dioxide.
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a word with the interior designer who thought to put them here.
Yoko Taro. Pale, I have another 24/7 Twitch you can raid sometimes. It's chicken cams. All right, dope.
Hang on. I think I can move these.
I will, you know what, I'll raid them today. What do you think of that? We're going to raid some chickens.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
Cram it in my nose. I need it.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. Simply atrocious.
Never mind. Get it out of my nose. I changed my mind. Midnight is watching with you on your shoulder. Hi, Midnight.
Wait.
How you doing?
You're telling me they sold people?
Salient Green is people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it.
Welcome back,
Let
Eve.
it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
How'd everything go?
There's a breeze
Operation
coming
scheduled for
through
late
these shelves.
September. Okay. Ooh, biopsies, no good. But that's good news about the surgery, right?
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
I guess between standing around and doing nothing and giving it a nudge. I guess I'll have to give it a nudge. Oh, look at that.
Hidden room. How delightful.
I'm just going to hop in place out of happiness. And I got 1,000 gold for my troubles. Oh, that sucks, Nikki. I don't think I've ever had like a biopsy taken while I was conscious, luckily. With the nature of my condition, there's a lot of... You probably shouldn't be awake for this stuff involved.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish.
Slave treasure?
It's like a bunch of iron tools.
Bet the people who used to be the crew on this ship were a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture.
Man, this place sucks more and more.
I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Yeah, that's maximum
the exit
yikes.
looks walled off, and I think there's something written on it.
And in blood, no less. The smudging makes it difficult to pass, but I believe it reads, "Let me out."
Yikes.
No doubt they can find their human cargo in this room.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Nikki. That does really suck.
That's terrible.
Like, just imagining that is like, blech, no.
We may be able to pass through here should we push the shelves in the outer passageway.
Okay, well, I guess we've got ourselves a new quest. Pushing shelves. This game never ceases in its excitement. I'm vibrating. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't just do that before, but...
It appears to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have the ground beneath our feet come undone, so let's give up on pushing the thing.
You got it. No more thing pushing. I know how to follow instructions. Are you asking me where my biopsy was? Like, where on my Bode? Yeah, I feel like it might be new. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. Got a passageway key. I'm almost tempted to, like, fire up...
Don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
The old NieR.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
Oh, you're nosy? Well, that's fair. Yeah, so I have Crohn's disease. Oh, hello. Did I want to go in there already? I guess I don't have a choice.
The white tracks end here.
I have Crohn's disease, so it's mostly like biopsy of my GI tract. You know, I'm usually put out for that.
Wait, I hear something.
I'm going to be raiding that chicken channel when I'm done here also. Is that a Resident Evil save room?
We've done enough searching here. Onward.
That's quite enough of that shit. I've had it. Okay, I just made an amazing joke. I just want that to be on the record. I don't care if anyone laughed. I'm not asking for anyone to. I just want the historians who will eventually watch this VOD to know that the joke I just made was primo. Primo joke. Well, this is spooky.
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Ooh.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Ah, so NieR is a man of science.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
You're not allowed to say that. Oh, inward. Okay, never mind. No, it's cool. You're cool. Never mind. That's fine. Let's go down this ladder.
Has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel...
It seems this
door
will not...
Oh no, I cut off what he was saying. We'll never know how he feels. Damn it. I got ahead of myself. I'm sorry, guys.
Kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter.
A meal?
Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
Yeah, no kidding. I got 3 medicinal herbs. This is very point and click. That was interesting. This is weird. I seriously don't remember this. At all.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Okay.
Another apple.
Another apple, okay.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching.
Enough apples. Enough apples for a fortnight.
Weiss? I think the floor is...
Well, it wasn't me. That's not my fault.
Speak
I blame
to me,
Trico.
lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
Oh, this is going to be gross, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be bad. We're going to see, like, all the rotted corpses of the slaves and shit. I don't want... No, can I fall up? Can I fall out of the hole?
A lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Is that...
I don't want to grab a penis instead of a lantern either. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Weiss, that's it. We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
We gotta comb that hair first. Before you get to see what it is that we're milling around inside, we gotta comb that hair. We gotta make sure that it's nice and presentable for the gala tonight. Did I tell you I'm going to a gala? I'm not, but let's pretend for a moment that I am. And in order to go to such a gala, one needs to have a properly maintained coif. One cannot simply attend a gala with a mop on top of their cranium, you know? Like, this isn't the 1700s. So I don't have a powdered wig. All I have is this. There we go. Much better. Thank you for redeeming Comb That Hair. Floof. Oh. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's not great.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies.
I take it all back.
They are all people from town. And I fear the missing ferryman.
Ah, crumbs.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it.
I really don't remember this.
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed? The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Blech. What about the little girl? Is she the culprit?
Hey there, you two.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
I fell in the dumps. The dumps of the ship.
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Oh my. Well, this is heckin' spooky.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it. They seem to be lettered.
Okay, well, guess we don't get to know what the letters say. Shame. Big shame. I like knowing what things say, usually. So what we got here? A boss fight? Probably. I literally do not remember this. I suspect it never happened in the original, but I could be wrong.
This would be the final room, yes?
It feels like it would stand out, though. Like, this really does take you, like, away from the main thrust of the game. I feel like it would stand out in my memory.
The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Yeah, let's go inside. Let's get to the bottom of this. Hello?
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
Yep.
There.
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Whoa.
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
What are you doing here?
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave.
This is...
Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding.
Okay. That happens every now and then.
I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
He sure is being awkward about it.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't...
This is definitely new. This was out... No, this is... No, see, I would remember this. Oh, man. Alright, bud. Yeah, no, this is new. Wow.
Kaine, Emil.
Interesting.
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
You're right, I'm leaving.
The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go.
Wish you had tentacles that happened on your period. Yeah, you'd get so much done. Oh!
They're in the way.
Okay. Well, luckily we have, like, this big BTFO sword that just doesn't give a shit about anything. So, just very easily...
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Very easily just get through. That wasn't really an issue. Unfortunately, the sword is too damn strong. Yeah, no, nothing that I read about online mentioned this quest. This is new content. Interesting. Shit! Let me break these boxes. Got some salve. Got a little bit of salve. Oh, hey, guys.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Hey, we're on a pirate ship. He said One Piece. You think they're connected?
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
I mean, I'm ready. I guess I didn't actually get any time to ready myself. Wow.
What on earth?
Oh boy. She's busy. $100% new. This was not... Wow! Alright, sorry. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this. It's a whole new boss fight.
Shade being hurt by the sun.
Look at that.
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict.
Okay. Well, my big ass sword isn't doing a lot of damage, which is kind of surprising.
I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant.
Well, it wouldn't be a NieR fight without these. Not doing a great job. Voyager thought I'd be... Yeah, I thought I was going to be super OP. You're right. Super One Piece, but I wasn't. I'm not. It's all turning inside out on me.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
I mean, what do you think I'm doing, dude? That's like the main thing I'm doing.
This thing's gonna pay for what it did to those people.
Yeah, see, I'm one-shotting these tentacles.
We'll be in grave danger should we leave this creature be. We must end it here and now.
I'm glad the town's been pretty okay despite all this. Like, the postman said that he was bringing her, like, supplies, and taking care of her and stuff this whole time. It's pretty spicy.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
I mean, still pretty overpowered. What are we doing? Fist? Lance? Fist! Ah, classic. Round one.
Did we get it?
I'm getting the feeling round two's coming up pretty soon.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. This is gonna be so cool. I can't say what I meant by that, but boy howdy. She is having a day. Wow, what a big... Ooh, that's this is the
thing it could recover from such
could be the biggest boss in the game. Look at this Final Fantasy 14 ass boss. It is.
Here it comes. Dodge.
Dodge what? Oh, there we go. Hang on, let me get in there. Oh, hello. What are we doing? Oh, we got spikes. How's that going to manifest?
Turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Well, it certainly seems that way, yeah. Oh, okay, they explode.
Shade even exists.
Where did it come from? That's what I want to know. This raises so many questions. Also, I'm getting, like, magicked possibly to death? This is a really weird angle. Hold on. I tried to heal myself and the button didn't. Not really sure what I meant to do there. It's a bit weird. Let's try that again. I died. Hope we're getting Drakengarded to death. You want like a random rhythm section? Is that what you're looking for? Alright. I think it's Dark Wall. That's what we want. Just hold on to that for now.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Here it comes. Dodge!
Okay. Now it's doing the spears. Which is fine. We just
This thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't
not too bad when you know what to do.
huge shade even exists.
Okay, here it comes. There we go. Alright. Shove it up your baloney. I got it.
That thing ain't normal, so stay smart unless you want to get dead.
It is recovering all the damage I'm doing to it, though. That is a bit...
destroy the town if we don't stop it.
A bit spicy. So does this thing move in cycles then? It's going to be spears next? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then I guess so after the spears.
Flying our way is increasing.
Spears and
Yeah,
spears.
I can see that. Damn it.
I should start charging up for it now.
If this continues.
Oh, it's doing crisscross. Alright, well, I have to let go a little early.
Hey, over here!
Think a thunderstorm is headed here. Be right back checking the lightning. Okay, good luck.
This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Who is that? Wait, what, who? Is that the post office guy? Just get her, Emil. This is so cool.
This is here and now.
Hug yourself back together, I understand.
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack.
Oh shit, okay,
We
fuck.
must
No, fuck.
stop it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, this is gonna kill me. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh, it did. What was I supposed to do there? I know what I'm supposed to do there. I hope I get a checkpoint. Oh, wait, what? Hello? Maybe I wasn't able to do it?
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No!
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed! It stopped?
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Summoning the last of your magic power, you can now press L1 to fire Dark Lance. Oh, good. Because that was going to be my solution. It's like, oh, I should probably equip Dark Lance.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
Oh, shit. Postman didn't have to say all that. Also, what does he mean by be together? Wasn't she like a little girl that he was helping? Man. Man, oh man. Japan, why question it? Yeah, I guess. I guess you're right. Well, guys, we did it. We took out the giant shade. We're the heroes. Who's gonna eat that guy's apples now? The hentai monster hath been defeated. I got Ashfara. Okay, dope. That might be a new word, because death count confirmation, March 1st, 2030. Body 99 point whatever, likely that of a red eye. Death of red eye confirmed. 13 expeditionary force ordered home. Legion movements untraceable. So that's referring to the origins of this story, which we will get into at some point.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am.
Welcome back, D. We just fought a giant hentai monster.
We all knew townspeople
Thunderstorm a coming?
were out
Alright,
there
well, be
being
safe.
eaten by a shade.
Safe in thyself.
But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
Something about this sits wrong with me. I don't know.
Alright, well, We'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Okay, very cool.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
You're back from cleansing thyself? Well, we fought a giant hentai monster.
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
You know what this means? This means they gave us fast travel and they yanked it away from us. Yoko Taro! I gotta tell the truth.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around. Thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
Well, we found our new lighthouse lady, everybody. That was easy.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Yeah, I probably could have not fucked around in front of books while inside that ship so much.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
This raises so many questions that I'm not allowed to really ask because it would spoil future events. But this is new content. Who the hell enjoys listening to arguing? Yeah, reality TV exists. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I know where he's coming from, right? Like, imagine you live in, like, an apartment building, and you have, like, this noisy person upstairs who's always noisy, and it's, like, really annoying to you, you know? But eventually you start to get used to it.
Yeah.
You still don't like it.
Threatening that shade on the beach the other day?
But you get used to it.
How did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
And, you talking about my sword right now, bro? You know, and then one day that person dies. You know, you'll be like, that's sad. And then it won't really hit until you no longer hear the noise anymore. And even though you never liked the noise, it's like, damn. You know? I think that's what Weiss is getting at. Yeah, we can talk after the stream, D. Absolutely. Well, good. It's a good thing that adolescence hasn't changed the fact that we're just walking messengers of death in this game. That's reassuring. Thank goodness. Whew. Okay, well, let's move on to the next leg of our journey, I guess. I wonder if there's going to be any more surprises like that. That was completely new content. Wow. Very cool.
Curse these tired old...
All right, calm down, man. It's not that bad. Well, I have a curiosity now. Ride N, that's NieR's full name. I mean, to be fair, adolescence pretty much guarantees walking harbinger of death. I suppose. Oh god, we really don't get to fast travel. What was the fucking point then? Of all the NPCs to get rid of, why that one? Taro, you're a disaster. You're a weird person whose loss doesn't affect much. Like, you acknowledge the loss of life is unfortunate, but you have little personal investment, so meh. Honestly, I'm kind of the same way. So many streams I'm watching today playing different games complaining about fast travel now being available after end games or late games. Or I assume you mean not being available. Here's the thing, right? We started part 2, we got the fast travel, and then immediately it was yanked away from us. And we didn't even really get a chance to use it. just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not at the end game, okay? I'm not even close. Why? Hey, nice Accord reference on stream there. If you know, you know. That's technically new content too, because NieR came out before Drakengard 3, so...
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip.
Tell me about it. It's been horrible for me.
That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone.
Epic quarrels.
Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Also, hey, Fronto Jazz, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled.
Have you why? Do you see all the shit I'm doing? The least you could do.
Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
You were cooking and just noticed the announcement? Dope.
It must
well, I'm
be
glad you made it.
complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Oops, I skipped her dialogue a little bit.
One last thing.
Covered some tendies in some chopped up tomatoes and matzo. Sounds like a good time.
Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job.
Oh, good. We got fast travel back.
I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat as before.
Whew. Well, that was close. That was a close one.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
Like sands in the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. Sorry. Days of our vice. You're right. I'm glad that we got fast travel back. I don't know how much I'm actually going to end up using it, but it's still nice. Also, why is Popola going through my mail? This is my mail. Official notice. As per Rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and/or congratulations through the official channel stated in Rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and Other Legally Binding Contracts and Concerns. P.S. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want you to come, so get over here.
The king is getting married.
That sounds delightful.
Does this old book good to see a boy become a man?
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
Indeed. I don't actually want to, though, at this moment. I don't, like... Hold on. I'm gonna try some things. We might waste, like, 5 minutes. But I just want to give some things a shot. If I can. If you'll allow me. So first we're going to try out the fast travel dude. That's thing number one. We want that pretty badly. And as such, we're going to find our way up these are the wrong stairs. We're going to find our way up the stairs. So the old ferryman had a side quest, which I guess we don't get to do now, but that's okay. Oh wait. Does he also have is it the same side quest?
Oh there. Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going, and I'll take you there. No charge.
Weddings, don't wait for the attendant. That's rule number 42,270. Accurate. So he doesn't...
Oh there.
Yeah. No side quest. That's fine. Does that say southern or northern? Northern. Yeah, let's go to the northern plains real quick. I said nothing's missable and I meant it. But we can't do the side quest anymore for a while. It'll be a bit before we can do it. Which is fine. I wasn't going to do side quests on this run anyway, so that actually made my life easier. Now, let's head over to the Forest of Myth, because that's where I was originally going to go. I don't know if the game is going to allow us to do this, so I guess now is the time to test everything. There's really like hardly any animals anymore. There's a boar there. At least he's still good. Boars have survived the last 5 years of the apocalypse. Okay, here we are at the Forest of Myth. Why the heck not? The wedding's gonna have to wait.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
Hold out my shield and press backdash. Well, doesn't seem to be working, Frontier Jazz. You might be thinking of a different game. You need to do some research for some game stuff, BRB? Alright, Godspeed. Good luck out there. Well, well, well. I don't... Maybe we're not allowed to do it until the game says it's time to do it. I feel pretty lost now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Things are happening not in the order I remember them at all. So I did the thing with the guy at the junk heap. He said he would mail me a letter. We went on this new quest that didn't exist before, fought a giant hentai monster, and now we're invited to a wedding in Facade. It's not supposed to it's not supposed to happen like this. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's like confusing me a little bit. So I guess we won't fight it. We'll just go with the flow. We'll just do what we do out here. I don't remember. Could the ferryman take us to Facade? Does anyone remember if it said that? I mean, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a look. And if it's not the case, then I guess we're just going to roll there as usual. You hate my rampant animal abuse? It's fine. Boars are built to take that kind of punishment. They do it for fun. Like, I learned something yesterday. Let me test you guys, all right? Silverback gorilla. Let's use the examples of like the most powerful of their species, right? Like just an apex silverback gorilla versus an apex grizzly bear. Who wins?
Oh,
we do get to go to the desert. All right, dope. The bear? You're right. Yeah, the bear does win. The bear wins every time. It's not just because of the claws. Now, gorillas... There's reports of gorillas having like 4,000 pounds of physical strength, but there's like not really a lot of sources for that. There's like an old recorded instance of a gorilla being able to like rip a man's head off his body, which is pretty flippin' strong, you know? But gorillas don't really have like honed attacking. They sort of just like do random displays of physical strength, but not like they don't really sustain. They don't really, and they don't fight like humans.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
Pineapples. Who knows what the wolves have been up to in the desert? But yeah, they don't fight like humans. They don't punch. They're more like slappy and grapply. They do have a bite strength of 1350 psi, which is pretty strong. Like that's big. That's twice the bite strength of a lion, by the way. But they don't really use it for combat that much. And also, they have the same kind of, like, skin and muscle fibers that we do. So, like, if you slash someone with a knife or a sword or with claws, the skin is going to break and start bleeding, right? Because our skin is rather tight around our bodies. Carnivores and predators, their skin is a lot more loose, so when they get slashed, the skin just goes with the slash and then sort of frumples around it and doesn't actually break quite as constantly. So while gorillas just sort of do displays of strength occasionally, bears are constantly like wrestling each other and biting and clawing each other and not being hurt. You could fire like a shotgun point blank into a bear's face and all you'll do is piss it off for a second. Like, bears are ridiculous. Whereas gorillas, when they fight things like leopards, they usually lose. So in the fight, the grizzly would have control. And having rough sex. So yeah, grizzly bear would win. During like settler times, aka during colonial times. Oh, did you learn that from Tarzan? That's cool. I did not. I learned it from Wikipedia. but what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Did we have a pants check? Yeah, no one's checked my pants yet. Thankfully. But I get the feeling it's coming. It's coming up. All right, settlers, yeah. So during those times, they had like legends about bears. They were like unstoppable killing machines, and they're like no matter what you did, you couldn't kill it. Like it wouldn't die. And like the natives in the area basically had the same kind of drew the same conclusion. Like if you take down a bear, that's a legendary feat. That's not something you get to do as a person. I'm wearing pants, big, beautiful black pants across my skinny legs. There you go. Now you know that I'm a civilized man today. Actually, I say skinny legs. They're not that skinny anymore. I have a lot of pants. I don't. I have 3 pairs of pants. Excuse me. 2 of them are pajama pants. 1 pair is for going out into the world, and I bought them before I gained weight. So, has it been different pants every time? No, I have black pajama pants and like navy blue ones with wolves on them. Those are my 2, and I just sort of alternate between them. Someone else spent the points. You were wondering what to do with your points, and NieR redeemed it. Does that mean that I should have more of a diverse set of options for point expenditure? I feel like I've got a pretty nice suite of things to spend pints on. Yeah, let's enter the King's Mansion. This seems fine. Seems like a fine thing to do. We're honorary facadians. How many points for a dick check to see if you have that on today? I think that's against the toss. I don't think I can do it. Even if I wanted to. You have a number of pants, but they're split between 50 pounds of me? Yeah. So you're feeling what I'm feeling. Oh, you came. It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh yes, how rude of me. I've got a decent selection. You're just indecisive. You usually go for ask me anything, but you can't think of anything. That ask me anything one seems kind of weird because like people will ask me questions and I'll just answer them anyway. Like it's a weird thing to formalize it. Because I don't have the heart to be like, no. You can't ask me questions unless through the proper channels. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a redeem that would probably be better suited to a larger streamer. It's like Double Dare. Well, I mean, yeah, the way it works is you basically, like, I have to answer it, right? Like, unless it breaks the terms of service, I have to answer the question no matter how silly or stupid or comb falling out of my hair. Truth or consequences? No! Comb is skittering all over my life. Yeah, let's get this... Ow. Let's get this back in there. You have the points, so meh? Okay. What part of No Man's Sky am I most excited about? Well, I'll tell you, I don't actually know much about it. I know that you get to explore, but do you, like, get to build things? Do you get to make bases? If you get to make bases with like defenses or like farms and gardens and shit, then that's what I'm excited for. I want to make a fort. I want to make a place that is mine and it looks cool and it's got like automated shits. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'm probably most excited for. You get to make bases? You're not sure? Well, I mean, I could live without defenses, but yeah, building a base, I guess, is probably the thing. How nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
He's marrying Fira, the only citizen of Facade with any guts. You want to play with me? Well, Nikki was kind enough to get it for me, so I have it. So once I finish Scarlet Nexus, I'm going to start playing it. So yeah, we can do some of it up. I still don't even know what co-op in that game even entails. But yeah, I'm down, man. Very cool. Very cool stuff. You've been waiting almost patiently. Well, I tear through games pretty fast, but with the stream schedule, it's not as fast as usual. I'll probably have Scarlet Nexus done in like a week, maybe a week and a half. You know? These people's style could use some work. What do you mean? Wearing a mask and some coin skirts doesn't meet your aesthetic requirements? You play No Man's Sky with your brother if I care to check the VODs? Yeah, I'll check them out. That's right, it's me.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Are there not rules against this? Not that I care, I'm just... Indeed, but I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Oh, you just jump into their universe? Okay. Well, okay, so I guess they still haven't met that claim that they made where, like, two players can run into each other if they land in the same planet. But, I mean, the odds of it happening are so infinitesimally small that it's unlikely. We totally have that feature in the game, though. Oh, what? Two people tried and it didn't work? So I guess they still haven't made it that cool? I don't know. I might have to get a refund. I'm just joking. I'm just joshing. Just doing some joshes.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Emil is so awkward. Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess. She's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she's welcome here. And now, I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family. Yeah, not really. You have to go to a specific game mode for that, but you can also pretty much pop into anyone's world. Oh, that's still cool. That's still cool. I'm just... I'm just throwing shade.
Of course. How could we refuse?
A little sock flashing here. The night before the wedding.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths.
It's got you there.
Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
Fyra Banks. Cool Fyra.
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure. But what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here.
I feel really bad for Kaine, right? Like, she just said something that made me really sad. Like, weddings are supposed to be festive and fun, so why am I here? You know, she must have spent her entire life excluded from everything. And so not only does she, like, assume that's what's going to happen, she thinks that's what's supposed to happen. I don't like it.
And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
That's right, Kaine, we love you. You're welcome to everyone's wedding.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
This man constantly firing shots.
Keep talking, Book.
NieR did say crap. Yeah, he's a man now. He's upgraded to bigger, manlier words like crap. Well, she seems to be doing okay. How about we check on Emil if we can? Is he around? Yeah, there he is, just floating, all skelebanes, akimbo.
What's up?
You're welcome to my wedding. I'm getting married to I'm getting married to Kaine and DK West. Ewa! That's right. Absolutely.
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact.
Is something bothering you, small boy, who's been a small boy for probably several hundred years now in the body of a skeleton moon monster? Is there anything on your mind? Something amiss, perhaps? Is it not all cherry and cheesecake in the day of Emil? I'd like to know.
I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything.
That's pretty spicy. It does have streamers.
I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
So this is the game letting us know that Emil is gay.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
That's confirmed, by the way. I was a boy that petrified everyone I saw, and now I'm a skeleton. Yeah, so in the original version of this game, the NieR that released in North America with Papa NieR, keep in mind this was before gay acceptance had hit the crescendo that it has now. Things were a lot different socially. And so the line where Emil basically admits he's gay was altered. Well, no. In the Japanese version, he says as much. He essentially says that he's gay in the Japanese version. It's the North American version that got changed to him basically saying, I hope I can get married one day. So they fixed it. They fixed it back. Specifically this part.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Oh, they didn't fix it. Well, I mean, they did fix it, but not exactly. If I'm not mistaken, in the original Japanese version, Emil says, I sure would like to be NieR's bride, or I sure would like to marry NieR. And then in the English version, it's like, I sure wish I could get married. And then in this version, he's like, that's not quite it. So I think only the Japanese version like explicitly intimates that he's gay, whereas this one a little bit more overtly than just not saying anything at all does. And I mean, that's something. I'll take it. You'd marry Papa NieR too? He's a sweetheart. He really is. He looks like he lost a fight with a shovel every day of his life, but he's delightful. The harvest was weak again this year, and my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, our quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. Oh, come on now. No, you don't. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to
We will lose
and
shovels.
celebrate once in a while.
We'll lose fights with shovels together. I honestly like that about him. So many video game protagonists are either like super pretty boys or like super like grizzled like Chad men or whatever. And NieR is just like a haggard, tired old man. Like he looks awful. I love that for him.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
Indeed, your people have... Yeah, okay. I read the wrong thing. I guess that's true.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
That's true. I think. Someone to fight for, yes, I like the sound of that. Something about it not being written in the rules. I didn't advance that text. The game saw fit to take it from me. You always wanted a game starring a character like old Joseph Joestar, but a little more pissed off. You just want him running around, holy shit, every time something happens.
There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great.
Are there flowers everywhere?
Jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Well, much like an Animal Crossing birthday, there's really not a whole lot to do. So... And thus, in front of these beloved guests, and per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing is always hard for me. Aw. Look at him. Uh-oh. Wait, did the wolves RRSVP? Nope. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I don't think so. You see this sword? I accidentally fully upgraded it, and now it's stronger than myself. It's stronger than me and Kaine combined. Means this is a very short fight. That feeling, that feeling when your bride gets yeeted. Bride? What bride? That's a chew toy. I suppose we have to go after them now, don't we? That was not a loyal Cerberus.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
Hey there, Neon Doll. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't like to talk over cutscenes, but I'm happy that you're here.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah.
This is Moonspeak they're talking? I don't know.
I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
I guess we gotta go take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
I've been hating the wolves before anyone else hated the wolves.
Then we must prepare for the fight.
I invented hating wolves.
It will not be an easy one.
Do you see this sword? This is gonna be the easiest fight so far. I'm gonna fuck these wolves in half. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got options. Oh, look at us. Well, okay. Well, we're here. You know, we may as well Yeah, we're gonna do this in a weird way. Well, let's just go meet with the King of Facade. It seems appropriate. I don't know why they would drag me all the way out here just to be like, you know what? I think I probably have mail at home. I gotta get going. I had to keep pressing the attack button to get the wolves to stop being jerks. That sword would do amazing in the forest. Oh yeah, no, the forest. The sword is gonna be the most useful. I fully upgraded this weapon, so it does like 700 damage. And that's too much. That's too much damage for one weapon. It's insane. Like, this is a one-handed sword. The strongest one I have is still the DLC. My best spear is 234, and then we got this 715. I don't know. It's too much. Too much damage. Too much power. Now everything dies in almost one or more hit. I could switch to a weaker weapon, you know, preserve the illusion of difficulty. But no, I earned this weapon. Oh yeah, you got air dash. You've had it. Beatloaf, I learned that you can put words on your dodge and defend buttons. I didn't realize that you could put words on those. I've lived my whole life not knowing that. Isn't that wild? Isn't that spicy? I don't actually know what it does. I don't know what is ticking up as a result, but yeah, I can do it.
Can you eat scorpions?
Indeed you can. Long ago, people operated food stands where they impaled the creatures on skewers and fried them whole.
Where did you learn that?
Who can say? I do not know.
It's a mystery.
Some portions of the past are inexplicably clear in my memory.
Whatever, Gramps.
What was that, hussy?
Ow, I'm poisoned. Did I go too far? What's going on here? I gotta meet with the king. I just left on my own thinking like, I'm just gonna go places, you know, it'll be fine. Oh no, we gotta talk to the king first. And apparently also get poisoned by scorpions for our trouble. It's good. No, it's fine. I learned a lesson. I learned something today. Always look both ways before you cross the desert. Do I actually have to go back to the castle? Like, did I literally just run all the way around the village for no reason? Am I that much of a... Yeah, no, I am. I'm like some kind of a guy who doesn't notice things. But that's okay. I think a lot of people are. How far into the game am I? Well, this is definitely the second half of the game. Let me put it this way. All right, let me say this. Right now, we're looking for all 5 pieces of this stone key. We have 1 piece with Monkey D. Luffy. We still have to get the Law of Robotics. We have to get Sacrifice, the Memory Tree, and Loyal Cerberus. And once all 5 of those pieces have been put together, we can go to the Shadow Lord's castle and fight him. And that will be an end to the game. So probably like 1 or 2 more streams we'll get to that point. Yeah. It's kind of you to notice my choice of words there. I'm not going to elaborate, but I'm sure it doesn't really require me to. Putting the chicken Twitch link in the general chat. Okay, cool.
Are you ready?
Like I said, I'm going to raid them after my stream is done.
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Let's get those wolves. I'm going to put my foot down because I'm one of those people who like kick their feet and legs when they're sitting. It keep footing into the camera. You may not be here to link it. That's fair. I'm just saying, I have every intention. Pyro wasn't the only victim. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. Gotta get the girls ready for bed? Awesome, dude. No problem. Wish them a good night from me, too. Unless that's weird, then I guess you don't have to. Yeah, that wolf sure seemed to single her out. Well, I think he's saying she's not the first victim. The wolves have been eating people for years now. If the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Count us in.
That is too much for me to ask.
I'm not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
I mean, she can. She has demonstrably done it multiple times.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. Hey, grabbing a puppy. What kind of puppy are we talking about? Give me the dimensions. Give me the specs on this puppy. Yeah, Weiss every now and then knows when it's appropriate to act a certain way. I owe you much. If you can make use of this, please take it. Cool, we got a one-handed sword called the Ancient Overlord. That sounds fun. Is it going to be as powerful as my 715 damage Beast Lord? No. Another dachshund? She's 12 weeks old and like an actual miniature, so she's like 6 pounds. That is adorable. That's my favorite breed of dog, so I'm all in. I appreciate the whole dang thing. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. Did those rules keep Fira from shit? Did those rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? It's a dachshund. Well, okay, in the German it's Dachshund, but it's pronounced dachshund here in Englishadia. In German it's Dachshund, because German's interesting. D's and T's are flipped, S's and Z's are flipped. What else is flipped? I think are G's and K's flipped also? Sometimes. Oh, Z's. Z's make a TS noise. So like Zeitgeist is Zeitgeist. Zweihander is Zweihander. Yeah. T makes like a TSCH. Yeah. So it's a Zei. You know, there's a gear in Xenogears called Zipzane. You're losing your shit right now. What have you been calling them? Dachshunds? Like what what's been going on? A lot of people call them doxies. She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yeah, Jazz, I'm awful. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault? Like, I let the song play and everything. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way! I cannot, my lord. You're behaving like a fool. Clearly you are still young. How dare you? Dash Hound. Well, I mean, we learn something new every day. Your older brother thought epitome was a word. So. Those are the rules. Yeah, the language they speak does sound a lot like Japanese. It does. So I definitely understand why people would think that. Alright, here we go. We're ready. We're ready to fight the wolves. Your vocab is worse than Jeff's? Impossible. There's no way that's true. No flippin' way. No. I'm sorry. It is humanly impossible for that to be true.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
This man is still using the wrong your. Just because you didn't know how like one breed of dog's name was spelled, you're fine. I'm gonna dunk on Jeff every chance I get. Yeah, he didn't know who Marie Curie was. Alright, this wolf is going down. First I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with the little pellets. You like pellets? I got pellets. Pellets aren't doing anything.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Oh, I guess I should probably take out these wolves. In one hit. Why? Because my sword is the biggest PP. Are you seeing this? Cloud wishes he had this kind of swang. Are you seeing it? Are you looking? Are your eyes unclouded by hate? It's a Princess Mononoke reference. You feel me right now?
Such dogged, unwavering defiance.
Dogged. I get
so
it.
much rage.
It's because they're dogs.
The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Oh, damn. And NieR's just admitting that he's got to enact a genocide. Okay. It was bound to happen. Bound to happen. Plot twist.
Above you, stay on your guard.
I will. I got pellets. Also, a little barrier here. Protect the king at all costs. Oh, I'm trying. I'm gonna give this guy big slices. Maybe it's the shade who is the problem, or something that made the shade. Yeah, we're gonna find out. This game actually answers its questions for the most part, so get ready for that. Let the festivities begin. Oh, we're gonna give him the haymaker. Here you go. This is it. Hammer fist. Right in the face. Oh, we didn't even target center mass. That was right in the snoot. Let's maybe not extinct one of the few remaining species on the planet. Yeah. I agree. Well, that did it. What a waste of a sword. But we got the fragment. We got the loyal Cerberus key fragment. That's good news. That's fine news. Control a lot today. Thank you. I'm going to be so regular because of you guys. She was placed into indentured servitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment with no family, she toiled day after day. And just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
Get everyone in the shot here. She was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you?
I like how he's just like a sarcastic jackass. Like all the... Jeez, the guy. Did I know I'm actually old? Oh yeah, I know. I'm super old. Older than the hills. Oh, he was talking to you? Okay, fair. That makes more sense.
She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best. I swear it. I'm sorry, I need to be alone right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others. I mean, didn't you, when she got chewed up? You're probably tearing then. He does talk to streamers, but this time he was calling you old. All right, well that's fair. I dodged a sword, aka a bullet. Rage crying doesn't count. All right, that's fair. Maybe they have a rule that like specifies.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira?
The poor king.
Hey, no problem, Neon Doll. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you have a good one. I hope you find a dachshund and give it a hug, now that you know how to say their name. And be well. Be safe, be well.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Yeah, you still want to be alone?
Come, we'd best to leave him be.
Swords are just bullets, yeah. That's been established. Okay, well, let's check on that letter that's arrived from the younger brother, I suppose.
Let's see if the junk heap kid sent us a letter.
I don't remember where we were let off. Where's the okay, it's over here. Maybe. It's not my fault science is what it is, okay? I can't change the rules of the universe. What does Dante's square do? Bullets. What does Virgil's square do? Swords. It's the same button. Exact same button. Do we have a ferryman here? There he is, right?
Oh, there. Getting
More
on.
like a ferryman. Got him. I'm very clever. Here's another accord. It's the same one as before, but I'm going to point it out because it's cool that this game references accord now. If y'all haven't played Drakengard 3, you're missing it. You're missing the reference. Alright, now we check our mailbox again and see if there's anything in there again. From the guy from the junkyard. Again. Can NieR swim yet? Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. No. No, he cannot. Oh, he has a rough time of it. He's really struggling.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Weiss. I'm good.
All right. The background isn't blurring too much when I turn the camera, is
Be
it?
more careful next time.
I think it's doing okay. It's not as bad as it was before. Beatloaf, was that the sound of NieR swimming?
You have a letter, it would seem.
Dear NieR, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you, one I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry.
A personal request?
It's called Two Brothers.
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the junk heap, then.
I don't think we can fast travel there. There is no port. So I guess we're just going to have to get there interdimensionally on a cable of some kind. Gazorp field. All right, well, I suspect this favor he has to ask of us is going to involve fighting some kind of a robot, some kind of a robotic boss. What's going on with you, Beatloaf? What's happening? Who's at the keyboard? Maybe one of his birds or one of his daughters escaped. Their cages, and they're typing furiously on the keyboard. Oh, I see you. I've noticed. Notice what you're up to. And I welcome you. You didn't actually know, but it was an easy guess about the weapons and robotics? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. That's one of the easier ones to figure out. That and the Forest of Myth. Very simple. Loyal Cerberus also, I guess, kind of makes sense because that's the only dog-shaped things we see in this game. What else would they be? And that just leaves the mystery of sacrifice. I suspect, just because there are only so many areas this game even has, that sacrifice has to do with the area, right? So we're going to learn a little bit more about Kaine, possibly. Is every wolf in the game actually dead now? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out when we end up back in the desert. If we encounter wolves ever again, then I suspect they're all dead now, though. I think all the wolves are gone. All right, Gideon. Was it Gideon?
Hey there.
Gideon.
Your weapon is ready to go.
Ooh, that's scary. Those are the really close ones.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, I got a two-handed weapon called the Iron Will.
You know, with a weapon like that.
Amy was on? Well, hi, Amy.
You were going to say?
Gideon is the name of your fro rooster? That's cool. Gideon's a cool name.
I need to ask you for a favor.
Upgrade my king weapon? What king weapon? You mean the weapon that's on my back right now?
Oh, yeah?
The Beast Lord?
I want you to avenge my brother.
Or the weapon that the King of Facade gave me?
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years.
I'll see if I can.
I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Why am I in a terrifying-looking shed? Because this is where we go to get our swords sharpened. You can't have dull swords, then you can't use them.
Which bastards?
Then they just look pretty.
The ones in the mountain. That little shade.
It is a terrifying-looking shack, though. You're right. The little shade and his robot.
A shade has joined forces with a robot?
The worst.
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
Oh boy. NieR's getting a little bit concerning too. I have concerns concerning him.
You've got to avenge my brother. Kill him.
Feel you.
Kill that damn robot. Rip him up.
Okay, you need to chill.
By the way.
Yeah, thank you. You're at an 11. I need you at a 4.
What can I help you with?
Strengthen my weapon. Now let's see. What did we even get? What's it? The blade. It's not the blade of treachery, is it? What were we given? Ancient Overlord? Is that the one? I think it's this one, right? Ancient Overlord. Okay, yeah. Can we upgrade it? We can. There we go. Ancient Overlord has successfully been forged. Can we do it again? No, we're missing a crystal.
Come back
We'll keep an eye on that one, Jazz. Don't worry. So, and like I've mentioned earlier, I'll mention it again. Every time I fully upgrade a weapon, I will be reading its story. So we've done that with the Beast Lord. Are we a badass freaking overlord? No, I think we're just like a dude with a chip on our shoulder at the moment. A chip on one shoulder, a talking book on the other. As you do. Alright, let's find ourselves back down into this place once more. Zeta. When's that that's coming out on the 27th, right? July 27th? Getting the new World Ends With You game? I'll be grabbing it. Alright, so defeat the robot that killed the brother. Do we have to find our way back to the boss room? Because I think that's probably not too hard to do. Just take an elevator. You never played The World Ends With You? It's pretty good. It's not terribly long. I mean, it's got a decent length to it. Most of the, like, if you're trying to complete the game, it's a long game. But if you're just trying to play the game, it's on purpose. Who knows? You know, who can say? So I'm not going to do much in the way of exploring down here. I think I'm just basically going to try and find my way through so I can get to the objective. Because we've already explored this place at the beginning of the stream. I don't really see a need to do it again. Also, something I did off stream, I didn't really have much of a choice, but the Baron Temple has new puzzles, I guess. Uh-oh. Unless it's just me, my internet suddenly, everything looks okay on my... Oh, wait, it says welcome to the chat room. So I think maybe my internet... Yeah, I think it might be Twitch. If it's happening to all of us, it might be Twitch. Or me. Those are the two likely candidates. Yeah, where was I? I don't know. I've already explored this place. It did get muddy in compression? Okay, yeah, it might be me then. It looks okay now though, right? Like I'm looking on my end and it seems to be doing okay. I wish Emil could ride in this minecart with me. It's not terrible. It doesn't sound amazing. I don't know. Oh, we're level 27. It's fantastic. I leveled up. Finally. I got one. So in order to upgrade all the weapons to full, there's quite a lot of item grinding that has to happen. I'll be doing it off stream, but while I'm on this, it just made me think of it now while I'm on this this minecart, because a lot of the materials that you need, like a lot of them, come from down here, and you have to ride this cart multiple times to get to the rooms, to get the enemies to spawn. Like this is probably going to be hours of it. My favorite game of all time. Yoko Taro is just, I don't know. I don't believe in an afterlife, but I feel like something horrible is going to happen to him once it's his turn. Because you can't go around doing stuff like this and just, you know, nothing happens to you. It's just not right. He can't keep getting away with this! That's all I'm saying. I don't wish that on him. I don't wish that on anybody. I'm just observing. I'm using my eyes and my ears and some of my brains, not much of them, not a lot, but some. A small sum of some. Now where the heck do I go? Over here, probably. I get over to the depths. I feel like earlier when I was here, I may have overexplored. Like, I think I was just supposed to come in, fight one of these things, and then come back up. But instead, I decided to, like, just explore the whole place. And, whoops. The electricity is still owning me, and I've already defeated the enemy. The robot is really cool? Yeah! Oh, did you look into it? Or are you talking about the robot I just took down? Okay, junk heap depths. We want to go there. The one I took down. No, I don't think that's the robot. Is it? I don't know. But that robot's really cool. It's got, like, some stompy problems. The narrative, yeah, the narrative is, every time we defeat a shade, or something possessed by a shade, and get one of these stone keys, there's, like, a weird, bittersweet feeling to it. You don't really feel like you did what... It doesn't feel like you're the good guy, totally, right? Like, it's a bit strange. Like, when the king killed that wolf shade, it played, like, really sad music, and, like, you know? It's, there's something definitely afoot. Wikifoot. I hope one day Yona does get to make her dish. One day. Alright, this time for sure we're going to fight a boss. Absolutely. 100%. We're going to get in there. We're going to mix it up. We're not just going to fall into an empty boss
I've never
arena.
heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
See, this is new dialogue.
Don't know, don't care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
So look, okay, it's fair for NieR to be a little upset, right? The king of all shades stole his little sister. That's enough to probably... And he's like based his entire identity around getting her back and destroying the Shadow Lord. We don't want to go to floor... What? Hold on. What did I just do? Wait, no, maybe that's fine. Okay, let's try it. Hold on. We're not going to second guess. This is fine. This will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, because we were here before. Ah, see? We didn't have a cutscene before.
We found the entrance to our robot friend's hideout.
What's going on, Emil?
Right. Let's head down.
Are you mad?
You just wanted to know what was over
idea
there.
What lies below.
Beats going the long way around. Come on.
Oh, there he goes. He's still doing it. He's just, wow, look at him. Emil's got busy legs. All right, what do we got here? I found the spear Beast Curse. I don't think that was here before. Now, does Beast Curse look like the Beast Lord? Is this like a similar looking blade? It is. It is a similar looking weapon. So this is from the same line. The same lion. And that's cool. We'll just switch back to this one, though. And save our game, because why the heck not? Seems like a pretty responsible thing to do. And let's jump in this hole. In the floor. Oh, there he is. Same product lion. As my mother always used to say, a hole's a hole. Oh, there it is. A shade in his robot. It is pretty cool. P-33. I wonder if that's the robot's name. Are you P-33, Mr. Robot?
Intruder detected.
Oh.
Scanning.
Speaks English.
Scanning. Exterminating.
What do you mean exterminating? What the fuck?
Looks
right,
like
well.
we found her.
Good lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected.
It is a pretty big boy. Hang on a second. I'd like to switch my spell over to Punchy Boy. There we go. We're gonna punch him good. Yeah! Big punch.
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs. Knock it down.
Can I do?
Take
I
out the
can't.
shade.
I can't switch. I can't switch my target. I literally can only swing on the. Oh, jeez, he's like really coming at me.
Exterminating. Aim.
Takes a lot of hits. I wonder if it normalizes boss damage. It might do.
Must defend my mission.
No, damn it.
Yeah, we're not killing it like
It's
super
a
quick.
shade. It's a shade!
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to just stomp over and over again. Like, it's supposed to be resistant? Alright. Doing pretty decent damage with the magic. There we go. Uh-oh. What's all this about? Uh-oh. Oh, he's transforming. He's turning into a Voltron. Nani?
Exterminating. Ing.
Ing. Well, this is the weirdest Dalek I've ever seen, but robot ending. Robot butt physics. Butt jiggle physics. The game is very heavily hinting that there's a reason shades exist and they have active motivations. They sure do. You're gonna lose it when you find out what, too. The twist in this game is amazing. You're not gonna get me with no falling debris.
Escape.
Yeah, kill it seems to be the only option. Indeed. About that. I told you I wasn't going to get hit by no debris.
Fight.
Alright, here we go. This is it. Oh, fuck. I mistimed it. Abscond. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, Weiss. Switch to Lance real quick.
Where do you think you're going?
There you go. You get some of that. In fact, you know what? Have a double rack. Kabam! Ow. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the twist when you stream it. My Thursdays can be kind of spotty. Mine too. So, I don't know. I'll try to give you ample warning, and then maybe we can figure out if it'll work. Honestly, it's the kind of the kind of twist that isn't like a single event that you can lose or that you can miss. So he's just having a hard time up there, huh? Hey, buddy. Oh, there's shades now. Let's get rid of those. Lightning's close. If you have to go, that's totally okay. Do you have an idea what it might be? Oh, there he is. There, we got him. Smacked him in the back. I don't really use Dark Phantasm that much. Maybe I should use it more. NieR seems to like it.
Must defend my mission.
Well, Frontier Jazz, I'd like to hear what you think it is. If you could put that in the game discussion channel, I'll check it out. I can't confirm or deny, naturally, but I am really curious to see what you think might be going on.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
That's Yuri Lowenthal, isn't it? Let him get his licks in, I guess. There you go.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want. Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons!
What have I just unleashed?
Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Here's the thing, like, I don't think people ever really actually laugh like that. Do they? Like, ever?
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
Well, Raging Guy was the younger brother. His older brother died. As for the Shades identity, we don't know. We don't really know how Shades work just yet.
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
If they go real crazy, yes? Okay. Well, I haven't seen it. Sometimes I laugh like that, but it's like ironically.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
Well, back to getting revenge. We got the fragment, the law of robotics. How? I don't know. It just appeared on an inventory one day. Yeah, that timed out really well. Glad you're watching me play this rather than playing it yourself. You'd be irritated at how little information you're getting. You get more. Trust me, you get a lot more. It just it's a slow burn. It builds it up. So we're starting to get closer to where all of our like I said, this game answers most of its questions. In fact, I think this game answers all of its questions now that this version of the game has added content. But with that said, how many hours in am I? Well, you can't really go by how many hours I'm in because I'm doing a 100% playthrough. So how many hours into the game is this? Probably about 8 or 9 hours in. It's not a terribly long game. Most of the stuff gets revealed at the twist. Well, one of the twists. This game has a lot of twists. Yeah, you know, it's building up stuff. But Yeah, so thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, you can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at pale_Voyager, or you can join the Discord. These are two places to find out when I'm streaming, what I think, what I'm up to. The next stream is going to be Sunday. The next stream is going to be Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to continue Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. People seem to be pretty interested in that one. I am too. So until then, I hope you guys take the sweetest care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you for linking the Discord, Papa Beatloaf. Now, let's see here. Let me try and find the chicken channel. If you could just type the name of the... Oh, is it Rouville? Okay, hang on. Let me get back over here. Rouville. Copy. All right. /raid. Bam. All right, fantastic. What are people saying in the chat? 8 hours is so long. I know. But it's an RPG. they like to take their time. This one takes less time than most. Yeah, no, I'm super jazzed that anyone showed up, honestly. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And that's it. Stream's over. Everybody out. Catch you later.